everyone, and welcome back to Stats and Chats. I'm Bella, your host.
And I'm Jason. Just realizing that if you combine Superman with Big Dumper, you've got Super Dumper, which is what you guys were calling me last month when we got back from Mexico. It's crazy.
Okay, and with that, bing, bang, boom, let's get started.
All right, it's a new week.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the Superman movie? You decided to come. You got it. It was okay. You loved it.
I like the dog, but the more that I think about it, I feel like it was supposed to be dark and it wasn't.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be dark.
I don't know. When I think
It's supposed to be
superheroes, I think
light.
action, drama.
There was action. There was a lot of action. I thought it was good.
Just was like, it was always daytime. Like, where was the rain? Where was the dark?
Yeah.
Where was the
That was Man of Steel. That was the last Superman movie.
in the night action.
Yeah.
But the dog was cute.
Crypto. I thought it was good. I loved Man of Steel, which was the last solo Superman, Henry Cavill. Thought he did an amazing job. It's just a different interpretation. I think this was more comic book style.
Yeah.
But I thought it was great.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. What'd we say? 4 stars? 4 out of 5 stars?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was very good. I'm looking forward to, I think they're going to make another one in the next couple of years. Supergirl. We got to meet Supergirl. We can't give away any spoilers, but we did get to meet Supergirl. And Crypto is definitely one of the stars.
Yeah.
And a few other Justice Gang members. You got to work out the name, but I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. You're not very enthusiastic.
It was supposed to be a dig or something?
No, you're just not very enthusiastic. You were more enthusiastic after the movie. I was expecting energy around the Superman topic.
You made me upset.
Because I'm a super dumper?
Yes. Yes.
Well, get over it.
No.
I could say a lot right now that I'm not.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
America and the world liked it. It was the third busiest, highest grossing movie for the first weekend of the year. Grossed over 217 million.
Huh?
For the weekend.
It was the third
highest grossing movie of the year so far. For the first weekend. Yeah. Do you know the first two?
The first two?
Yeah.
F1?
No.
No?
No. Good guess, though. Minecraft.
Oh, I should have guessed that.
And Lilo and Stitch.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't think. Wait, which one was number 1? Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And it was the highest grossing Superman movie ever.
Oh, yeah. I saw that somewhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, good stuff. So we did that.
Yeah.
Hung out with the grandparents for a day.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad got away.
This is going to be a long episode.
And you guys, what'd you guys do? What was your highlight there? They're listening.
We went shopping.
I was sure that you were going to say just spending time with them.
Well, you asked me what my highlight was.
Yeah.
Well, they took us shopping and we made some pottery stuff.
You did.
Mine is very cute.
I think so is your sister's.
Mine is cuter than hers.
Okay.
I made a little pancake, but it had a tic-tac-toe board on it. And then the blueberries and the butter were like the X's and O's, but it was like circles and squares. Blueberries and butter.
I think it's cute.
Thanks.
Have you played yet?
No, I haven't painted it yet because we don't have like a lot of paint colors. Like half of our paint bottles are empty, so
okay.
I need some new paint. But yeah.
Okay. So that was fun.
Yeah.
And let's see. I mean, a few other things going on.
And it was Prime weekend.
What's Prime Week?
And I got more stuff.
And you got more stuff. Oh, yeah.
I got my Apple Watch.
Very nice.
And I got a little like thing to make it gold around the edge.
Bezel? Cover?
Cover. What's the bezel?
The bezel is like the outside.
Yeah, like that. And it has a screen protector on it because I break things. And then I also got a Kindle, which I'm so excited about. And I put stickers all over it and it looks adorable.
Nice.
It has a little otter holding a book, and otters are my favorite animals, so super cute.
So this week's free advertising goes to Apple and Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Good job weaving that in.
Thanks.
And then this week, it is prime time long course season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what do you got on deck this week?
This week I swim the 800 and the 200, and then next week I swim the mile, the 400, the 2 free relay, 4 free relay, and 8 free relay.
What are you most excited about?
4 free.
4 free.
And 2 free.
Really? Not the mile?
No.
Why?
Because the mile long course hurts.
Everybody loves swimming the mile.
Nobody likes swimming the mile.
All right, but you're feeling good? Excited?
Yeah.
Ready to set some new records?
Yeah, I'm going for the team record in the mile.
Nice.
It's a 17:44, I think. And I go like an 18:02. So I have to drop like 20 seconds. But haven't swum it all season. And last year at championship season, I didn't drop. So that time is like from sectionals like 2 years ago or something. So, yeah.
Well, I'll be on deck and motivating you, doing whatever it takes to help you.
It's just
achieve that personal best. It's my job. All right.
I need to take it up to the next level.
That's right. Exactly. No.
So today when I was watching Dance Moms, you're like, every time I come out here, they're saying that their kids need to take it up to the next level.
Dance Moms.
You didn't get my joke.
Favorite background.
It was really funny.
The best background song and dance you can find on TV.
It's a show.
You need to take it up to the next level. Are you ready to take it to the next level? This is serious. All right, quick hits. I'm first. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's talk. Man, there's a lot to talk about this week.
Yes, sir.
All right. A Club World Cup. Let's start there.
Yeah.
So finals were on Sunday. Chelsea pulled out the dominant win 3-0 over PSG. Really dominated the game. Was hoping that PSG could do something in the second half, but Chelsea really just dominated. Cole Palmer scored 2 goals and assisted with the third, all within the first half. It earned him the Golden Ball Award, which basically means he was
MVP.
the best player. Oh, you knew that?
No, I just took a guess. I mean,
oh, that was good.
That makes sense.
And you didn't make any joke at all. So that was good too.
Stop it. I can't deal with these today.
It was Chelsea's second Club World Cup title after winning it in 2021. And they earned over $128 million.
And you're forgetting something. My pick one.
Oh, that's right.
My pick one.
I know. Congratulations.
Thanks. It makes up for my loss at Wimbledon.
Yeah. Well, we'll get there. That's one of the main stories. That's true. Oh. Good job. Good job picking that. Ratings?
I know. I'm just too good.
Interesting. So in the U.S., 1.3 million people watched, which was obviously the highest number of the tournament, but not by as much as I expected. In France, about 4.8 million, and in the UK, 2.4 million watched. That is your Club World Cup.
Yes.
And then Messi.
Yeah, so Messi has a new record. It's current. It's ongoing. Does that make sense?
I think it is ongoing.
It is ongoing. He has played 5 consecutive games where he's scored multiple goals. The record was 4. He's at 5, so we'll see if this continues.
Very impressive. 16th goal in 16 matches. It also ties him for the MLS Golden Boot lead with Sam Surridge.
Cool.
Yeah.
So WNBA update, Minnesota Lynx still leading the standings. Okay, since this is my segment, I'm doing what I want.
Do whatever you want.
Thanks. I want to talk about the Fever for a minute. So they beat the Wings 102-83. And I just need to like vent a little bit. They are so frustrating as a team to watch because they are winning games that they shouldn't be winning and losing games that they shouldn't be losing. Like, they beat the Wings, and winning against the Liberty and the Lynx, but they're losing to like the Valkyries, which is like a new team, and the Sun, which is not a great team right now. So like they're so inconsistent. It's like, it makes me mad. Sorry, I'm just like venting about that right now. Because, that went along with like the Wings and stuff. So WNBA All-Star, Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier. Her last name is interesting. There's like an I there. Collier. They both won the number 1 and number 2 picks by the people. The most people voted for them too. So this is interesting. They get to pick. They were named team captains for the All-Star games, but they got to draft the people on their teams and like pick their own rosters from the pool of All-Star starters and reserve players. So
Cool.
Personally, can I just say for a second?
Say whatever you want.
I don't like this.
I think it's cool. Why don't you like it?
I think it's good that the people are involved because, that's good for like publicity and stuff like that. Just because they're voted the most doesn't necessarily mean they're the best player.
Correct.
So why should they get to pick the teams?
Because they're the most popular.
I know. But it was a rhetorical question.
Okay, sorry.
Get it right. But yeah, I don't like it because they're not the best players.
Can I give my opinion?
Clark isn't. I don't know much about the other girl, but
yeah. Nafisa Collier, she is one of the best players.
Yeah, I know she's good.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
like, I don't know like her stats and where she falls, but I know Caitlin Clark, like, she's good, but she's missed half of the games this season because of an injury. So
that is true, unfortunately.
So
she had a good game this weekend, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like.
So you want my take? My take is the All-Star game exercise for all sports has had varying degrees of success. Football, NFL still can't really figure it out.
Hockey figured it out.
Hockey figured it out. But I think that for the WNBA, they really want to lean into their most popular players because those players are going to be the ones that drive more and more people to engage with the league. And so I think for an all-star game, which really it's entertainment for the fans. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's for. So give the fans what they want. They want to see these two players. Let's make it fun. Let's do something a little different. Bring it back to when we were all in school and hoping to get picked to be on this team or that team, and then put them on the court and let them have some fun. So I think it's a kind of a cool, different wrinkle.
I think it's cool and it's different, but I don't necessarily think it's the most fair thing in the world.
And that's fair. And that's fair.
You are being quite annoying today.
Okay. Well, you're used to it. NBA Summer League?
Sure.
Do you have any more for WNBA?
No.
So NBA Summer League is underway. Cooper Flagg making his Mavericks debut just a couple of weeks after being drafted, which is kind of cool. It's cool that we go right from the draft to the court instead of having to wait. Like the NFL, you've got to go into camp for a little bit, but you don't really get a good chance to see the players. You get to see these NBA players within a couple of weeks after being drafted. So Cooper Flagg, 31 points in his second game for the Mavericks, which is very, very impressive. Attempted and almost completed an amazing dunk from like halfway down in the key, which was very impressive. Unfortunately, he
missed it.
Didn't get it in, but
trying to be a show off.
Really cool. And then the Mavericks shut him down after that. So good start for Cooper Flag.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of other highlights. Bronny James, his second year obviously has really looked good so far in the summer league. Some good defense, some good composure, and definitely looks like he belongs and has had a strong showing. And then a couple of other players: Reed Shepherd out of Houston, Kobe Buffkin out of Atlanta, and Liam McNeely, the rookie in Charlotte, all delivering strong performances over the first week as well. So that's your summer league update.
Cool. Moving on to Aquatic World Championships. My favorite section. No bias, but they are held in Singapore. It includes swimming, which will take place the 26th to the 3rd, diving the 25th to the 3rd, water polo the 10th to the 23rd, and artistic swimming the 17th to the 25th, and high diving the 23rd through the 26th.
Oh, cool. So I thought they started. They haven't started yet?
Water polo has.
Oh, water polo. That's cool.
Yeah. So water polo, I just did some research on like the top teams.
Yeah.
The USA women's water polo team is favored to win. Spain is expected to be their biggest challenge throughout the tournament. On the men's side, Croatia is the reigning world champion and will be looking to defend.
Very cool. I've always been a fan of water polo, and we've got some good friends.
I think Sophia should try it next year.
Yeah.
In high school.
Yeah.
But they don't actually do that. I don't think they have a team at school, so she would have to go play for a different school, but she could go do it at like Windmere with other people.
Yeah. Yeah, so. We've got a few friends that are into it. I love it. I think it's entertaining, and all the respect in the world to those athletes.
Yeah, they can't have nails. So sad.
Okay.
Yeah, because then they can hurt each other.
Yes.
Scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Which is unfortunate because then their nails can't look pretty. Like
Are you going to watch some of those Aquatic World Championships?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I'll probably watch like the swimming, and I like high diving too, but that's probably like it. Because the other stuff can be actually water polo is pretty cool to watch, but the other stuff can like move kind of slowly.
Yeah.
So
I'd be curious if we're going to see or hear about any new names for the U.S. out of the championships this year.
Probably.
Keep an eye on that. Okay, cool. And then finally, last quick hit, the Scottish Open wrapped up over the weekend ahead of this week's British Open, the last major of the year. American Chris Gotterup secured his second PGA title, holding off Rory McIlroy and earning a spot in this week's Open Championship. Total score of 15 under par. McIlroy played well. He was tied for the lead going into the final round before losing by just two strokes to Gutterup. A couple of others, along with Gutterup, Nikolai Hojgaard and Matt Schmid, secured the final 3 non-exempt spots for the Open Championship, which is kind of cool. Scheffler tied for 8th, and Open champion Xander Schauffele tied for 8th as well, and posted solid finishes. So the strong players playing strong going into the final major of the year.
Yep.
Which is cool. I think another cool nugget is this year's British Open is being played in Northern Ireland. Ireland. And that is where McIlroy is from. So
that's kind of cool.
So when we make our picks, we think about
home field advantage.
Home field advantage. There you go. So those are your quick hits. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with top stories. All right, we are back with this week's main story. So first off, let's talk about Wimbledon. Fantastic, in my opinion.
Very surprising.
Well,
I mean,
not to me.
Not like I'm just saying, like the way the rounds went and stuff.
Yeah,
is surprising.
Yeah. Okay. As I talked about last week, I thought the tennis was phenomenal. I think straight through the finals, Iga Swiatek, who I might have picked to win it, secured her first Wimbledon title with a historic 6-0, 6-0 victory over Amanda Anisimova. It was the first time the winner scored and won with 6-0, 6-0 without her competitor winning a game. It marks her 6th Grand Slam title overall. At 24, she's now won majors on all 3 surfaces, which is pretty cool. Clay,
That is
grass,
cool.
and hard. And just lost 1 set throughout the entire tournament. So 7 matches, lost just 1 set. So absolute dominance from start to finish from Iga. And then on the men's side, a thriller. As we expected, as was predicted, it was Sinner and Alcaraz again, just a little over a month after the French Open. This time Sinner took it in 4 sets and secured his first Wimbledon championship. It's his 4th Grand Slam title overall. Became the first Italian man to win at Wimbledon.
That's
and
cool.
Maintained his number 1 ranking. Really impressive match overall. He threw things at Alcaraz that Alcaraz simply wasn't ready for, I think. He was more aggressive, and it was interesting to watch. It was the first time I've really seen Alcaraz in a match, not that I've seen that many, where he wasn't quite sure what to do to counter Sinner and come back. So there were definitely some moments when it looked like Alcaraz was going to turn it around again, like he did at the French Open. But Sinner just very focused, very thoughtful, and came out victorious. So really, really cool. So with that said, we got New York next month and the U.S. Open. So obviously, both Swiatek and Sinner are clear contenders. Swiatek actually moved from being ranked number 8 down to number 3 after her win. Alcaraz obviously has to be a favorite as well. From the American side, keep an eye on Taylor Fritz, who made the semis and played well. And then Djokovic will also be there, although it looked like Alcaraz really just kind of handled him pretty easily at Wimbledon. And then Coco Gauff, who won the U.S. Open Championship in 2023, and obviously the French Open earlier this year, will look to rebound and take another title at the U.S. Open. So any thoughts from you?
Well, I'm not very good at picking people.
I mean, you picked Chelsea.
I mean tennis, but thanks for the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, so I think for the women's side, there are a lot of different people who have the potential to win.
Yep.
Like some of the people that you said. But I think on the men's side, probably, I think I pick Sinner because he just won, but also because he's like the reigning champion from last year. So I think he's going to do good.
Okay.
But I don't have a pick for the women's yet, so.
Okay. I think I am going with Sinner as well, and I'm going to pick Gauff. Obviously a disappointing Wimbledon. Could have been for a number of different reasons, but she's had success at the U.S. Open in the past, obviously, and again, home court advantage a little bit.
Yeah.
And she just won the French, so she's playing good tennis. So
yeah,
I'm going Sinner and Gauff. A couple of cool stats. So reading after Wimbledon weekend, I got this from the Prof G podcast newsletter. Some really, really cool stats. So credit to them for some of this. Just Wimbledon by the numbers, because we like our numbers on Stats and Chats. Estimated annual revenue at Wimbledon, $555 million.
It's crazy.
There are 17 sponsors only, fewer than the Australian Open and U.S. Open. So they make all that money, but they make it from fewer sponsors. And a big reason for that is because they want to keep the aesthetic. They don't want it to seem like you're looking at a different ad, like an F. So I think that's really, really cool. They use 54,000 balls throughout the course of the tournament. And they're sold.
Aren't they sold to little hamsters?
No.
I saw somewhere that they donated ones to like a place with little hamsters, and then they become like a little home for the little hamsters.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
They drill a hole in it or something, and then I don't know what's inside of a tennis ball, air.
Yes.
Yeah. So then they drill a hole and take it out, and then the little hamster lives there.
That's kind of cool.
So cute.
Okay.
I don't know if it's true.
Well, maybe
saw it on Instagram. Must be true.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, some are sold, put in a tennis ball tin, and sold for $2.50 or 2.5 pounds.
2.5 pounds.
2.5 pounds. Thank you. Ball boys and girls train 2.5 hours weekly and must pass a 3-minute stillness test in order to work there.
Wait, so they have to just like stand still for 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
We should time me to see if I can do that.
Never. You would never be able to do that.
I think I could.
I don't think you could.
Okay, well, let's do it after this, and then we can post a video of me on Instagram.
Okay.
Just standing still.
People staring at you for 3 minutes doing nothing. I'm sure people
No,
are
it
going
could
to
be
be staring at their
like
phones.
time lapse, you know.
All right.
I think I could do it. I think I'm gonna prove you wrong, actually.
All right.
I bet you couldn't do it. You could not do that. You'd be wobbling all over the place.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but I think I could. And then finally, fun fact, Rufus the Hawk has kept the grounds pigeon-free for 17 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's in charge.
So he just...
Rufus the Hawk.
What does he do? Just eat the pigeons?
I think he scares them away. I think pigeons are inherently scared of hawks, which I think many creatures are. Last call out I wanted to make about Wimbledon before we move on to Major League Baseball. Amanda Anisimova. So I watched the match on Saturday, as many people did. Obviously did not go well. And there was so much buildup after her win versus Sabalenka in the semis. And obviously, she never got off the ground. Ego was dominating, and for whatever reasons, Anisimova just wasn't her day, right? Obviously from the score. So at the end of the match, both players are asked to speak in front of everybody attending the final in center court.
That would be
right?
so scary.
Including celebrities, including royalty, right?
Oh, yeah, I saw that they were there.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
And so, I would encourage anybody that hasn't, take the time. It's a 5-minute speech. And she was devastated. She came off the court. I think she was crying at certain moments during the match and then certainly at the end of the match. But she was so brave. And her speech obviously wasn't rehearsed in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. But so brave, so grateful, had a very healthy perspective, especially considering what had just happened. And she spent so much time sharing so much love, especially with the people that were there to support her. First and foremost, her mom, who had flown in just the day before to watch the match. I encourage everybody to watch it because it's truly a great example of incredible sportsmanship and just very special and healthy perspective on what's most important when you are so dedicated to sport and so dedicated to winning and when things don't go your way. So I encourage everybody to watch it.
Cool.
We need pause once. Okay, next up, MLB. It is the All-Star break. Home Run Derby last night. Big dumper, baby. It was big dumpers night. Not super dumper, but big dumper.
My God.
So I'm going to start with last night. So Home Run Derby last night. I can't tell you the last time I watched a Home Run Derby from beginning to end. Cal Raleigh made history winning the Derby last night. Became the first catcher and first switch hitter to outright win the event. Total 54
switch
total
hitter?
home runs. Yeah, which means he hits
both sides
and left-handed. And he did it.
He switched both sides.
He switched.
It's kind of weird. I feel like that's got to be like strange to switch back and forth.
It's pretty cool. Competitive advantage if you can do it. Do it well. Obviously you can. 54 home runs. It was really cool because each contestant gets to select their own pitcher and their own catcher, right? It's kind of like, when you're swimming, you need your own timer and your own
counter.
And his dad was actually his pitcher. And his brother was actually his catcher. So it was the only time.
It's a whole family affair.
Yeah, family affair, which was really, really cool. He almost didn't even advance from the first round. The only reason he actually tied Brent Rooker for the number of home runs in the first round. The only reason he got to move on was because his longest was an inch longer than Rooker's. Literally.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine if he didn't, then someone else would have won.
I know. Well, probably Junior Caminero. So he finished second, hit 44 home runs total over the 3 rounds. Really, really strong performance as well. Very quick bat. O'Neal Cruz from the Pirates launched a 513-foot home run, which was the longest one of the night. One of the longest ones ever in home run derby history as well. A total of 210 home runs were hit during the event in Atlanta. It was cool. It was a lot of fun. So, and very entertaining. That was the home run derby. As far as the league at the midway point, a little bit past the midway point going into the All-Star break, a lot of cool storylines. Obviously, the Tigers, can they continue their dominance after the first half of the season? Best record in Major League Baseball, 59-38, 11.5 game lead in the AL Central. The Dodgers lead in the NL with a 58-39 record. Yankees, great power, leading in home runs, powered by Aaron Judge. Got rookie pitchers like Paul Skeens making an impact. So we'll see a lot of cool storylines going into the second half of the season.
Yep.
You know, I'm always curious about numbers and ratings. So it's also been attractive to consumers. So through the first half of the season, MLB has seen significant increases in viewership. Fox games are up over 10% in viewers.
That's big.
Over last year. ESPN up 22%, TBS games up 16%, MLB TV streaming is up 27%. So all strong growth in viewership. And then attendance continues to grow as well. Average attendance is higher at over 27,000 per game. The Dodgers lead in attendance in the league with over 50,600 per game. And the Mets have shown the largest increase, up 56% over last year.
That's cool.
Yeah. People like winning.
Yeah.
And the Mets are doing some winning. So some cool storylines. Man, I think they're doing the right things to attract more and more people to watch the games, which is really, really cool. So going into the second half of the year, obviously we've got the All-Star game tonight, and then we'll transition to the regular season games later this week. A lot of close races. You got the Phillies and Mets neck and neck. All of a sudden, Milwaukee is within a game of the Cubs. So a lot of cool races going into the second half of the year. If I had to pick, I'm going with the Mets to pull out their division. I think they started the year really, really strong. Best record in baseball to begin the year. And then they hit a really tough patch through May and into June a little bit, but they have kind of righted the ship and looked really, really strong going into the second half of the year. They've got a great mix of both seasoned veterans, young, talented players as well, and their owner is very, very aggressive, and he wants to win, Stephen Cohen. So I would expect to see some moves before the All-Star break. We'll see what they can do the second half of the year.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. NFL?
Yes, my favorite.
It's all you.
So NFL training camp is actually, some of them have already started, but most of them are going to start next week. So we've each put together a list of questions that we have heading into training camp. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? Because my questions are amazing.
Your questions are fire. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
All right. I've got a few questions that I'm curious to see the answers to.
Save the best for last, I guess.
Yeah. All right. A couple of intriguing things for me. There's 2 new quarterbacks in New York. Mm-hmm. You got Justin Fields, who both played together last year in Pittsburgh. So you got Justin Fields, who went to the Jets. You got Russell Wilson that went to the Giants. I'm really curious to see which leads their team to more wins. I mean, it's New York. 2 iconic franchises, 2 new quarterbacks. York. And I think that's going to be fascinating. I think you've got a couple of highly touted quarterbacks going into their second year that had very different freshman years. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, right? So Jaden Daniels, 1 step away from the Super Bowl last year and just crushed it and really kind of went next level after they pulled that victory out over the Bears. which was great. Caleb Williams, a lot of struggles and a lot of changes and a lot of investment in setting him up for success. So I'm really curious which quarterback in their second season will have a better QB rating and more wins. Third question I've got, Raiders and Patriots, both with new coaches. Which one will do better? Or both new coaches, a lot of new personnel. We'll see how both do this year. AFC is just fascinating to me. We know the Eagles will do well, right? But the AFC for me is fascinating, and it has been for the last few years. So, obviously the Chiefs dominated for a long time.
You're stealing my questions.
You want me to stop?
No, not all of them. You can keep.
Okay. Do you have an Aaron Rodgers question? I'll leave that one off.
Thanks.
All right. So the Chiefs obviously have dominated over the last 5 years. But then you got the Bills, who should be stronger than ever. You got the Bengals, who should be healthy again and stronger than ever. And then you got the Dark Horse Broncos, who had a fantastic move forward last year under their new head coach and are expected to do even more in year 2 with Sean Payton, Bo Nix at the QB helm. So I'm very curious to see how the AFC leaders shake out and who ends up going to the Super Bowl from the AFC, because I think it's wide open.
Cool.
So those are my questions.
Sweet. Okay, so I kind of took a different path with my questions.
Great.
I took them into training camp. Like yours are more for the season and mine are more for training camp. So my Aaron Rodgers question is...
You knew that had to be one.
I had to put him in here. It makes me so mad. How will he change the team chemistry and how will he impact the chemistry on the Steelers? Because I feel like either it's going to go one of two ways. He's going to be a veteran, obviously. Obviously, he's a veteran. And, the people are going to respect him and he's going to be a leader and he's going to lead this team and they're going to do okay this season. Okay. Or he's going to act entitled and therefore his teammates will not appreciate him being on the team and he will be difficult with the coaches, therefore making the team do even worse than okay. So that's my first question. What is going to happen with the team surrounding him?
I think it's a great question.
Because you have a lot of power when you've been in the league for that long.
You do.
So
Pittsburgh has a long streak of 500 seasons or better. So meaning that they have never, it's been a long time since they've lost more games than they've won. Long streak. I'm not sure how.
Like a winning season.
Yeah. I'm curious if they'll be able to keep that streak because of exactly what you just said.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay. So then my second question has to do with the Eagles. What are they going to make sure that they do this season so that they don't rest on their laurels?
Okay.
And so that they're constantly getting better and not just being oh yeah, we won a Super Bowl, we can just kind of chill now, because honestly, I think that's part of what happened with the Chiefs last year. When they went to the Super Bowl, they just, obviously a lot went wrong in that game for them, but I think they kind of just were oh yeah, we made the Super Bowl, we're the Chiefs, easy peasy, whatever. And obviously I kind of like the Eagles. I'm not from Philly or anything, but I like the team. And so that's going to be interesting to me. What are the coaches going to make sure that the players have in their mind? How are the players mentally going to be able to keep improving? And
historically, it is so difficult to repeat because it's
mentally.
It's mental
as
much as physical.
And obviously they've got some competitors, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. My third question is coaching changes, kind of like yours. So obviously this has to do with the Bears a little bit, actually.
Yeah.
So Ben Johnson, he went to the Bears to coach the Bears, which I think was really good for them. Another Lions coach, their defensive coordinator, went to go coach the Jets, which I thought was really interesting. So I kind of want to see because obviously the coaches come from the same staff and the Lions were stacked. Like they were really good. So I'm assuming, have a lot of the same techniques. So what is Aaron Glenn, who is the coach for the Jets, is he going to do anything that differs from Ben Johnson's original like strategy and plan? And obviously he's already done a lot with the Bears. Like you can see the difference even in like the very few snippets of things that we've seen.
Yeah.
So how is Aaron Glenn just going to do the same thing that he's doing?
Yeah.
Or is there going to be a difference in what they're doing? That's like my third question. My fourth question is for the Browns, who's going to be the quarterback?
Oh yeah.
Because they still don't have a starting quarterback.
That's right.
4 quarterbacks and nobody knows who the first one is going to be. I wish I could just watch the training camp and be like, if I was the coach, I would do this.
Yeah,
because that's like battle. Like
from what I've seen, Sanders has done very well. Very well.
Yes.
So I'm fascinated by that one. That's a great one.
That's
a great one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then my last question has to do with the Chiefs. Chiefs, Eagles, blah 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 blah. What are the Chiefs gonna do to turn their season around? Because they kind of ended on a really, 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 really bad note. And honestly, if this was up to me, I think that they might be going downhill a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I don't think they're going to rebound as fast as people think they're going to rebound.
Uh-oh.
I think they're going to be like the mediocre, middle of the pack kind of people this season.
Really?
Yes, because I think Patrick Mahomes is used to winning, right? We know this.
Of course.
He's used to winning a lot. And sometimes when people that are used to winning and used to getting what they want don't get what they want and don't win, I think that can kind of mess up their brain a little bit. So I obviously this is Taylor's team. Like I want them to do pretty good. I mean, I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs because they cheat.
Taylor.
I don't like the Chiefs because they low-key kind of cheat. But it's Taylor's boyfriend's team, so I gotta kind of support.
Okay.
But they're not my team. I don't like them that much. Okay, whatever. But I don't think they're gonna rebound as fast as people think they're gonna rebound.
It'll be interesting.
But that's my last
Good question.
How are they gonna do in the future, mentally?
In a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
We're gonna start to get to see it all. Just a couple of weeks.
My questions were great, by the way.
They were fantastic.
I'm just pointing this out. Mine were better than yours.
Okay. Well, that's not a competition.
Everything's a competition.
The Pittsburgh Steelers non-losing season streak is at 21 years.
They've had 21 years.
Consecutive years.
Well, the Jets, they have a losing streak for longer than that, I think. It's might be 14 years or something. I was looking it up when I was doing my research.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
21 years without a losing season. That's very impressive.
That is impressive.
Hopefully Aaron Rodgers doesn't mess that up. Good questions. I'm impressed. Gets me fired up. We're going to be doing our fantasy football draft before you know it.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for that.
I know, right?
Wait, who won last year? Me?
Not me.
I think it was me.
Maybe.
I think it ended up being me against Sophia.
We need to add some people to our league.
I think I won.
Do you think we should you're going to draft your own team this year? I think you need to.
Okay.
You host a sports podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah. What to watch this week? So, Major League Baseball All-Star Game is tonight on the 15th. The WNBA All-Star Game is on Saturday. And Friday is their 3-point contest and skills challenge. The Open Championship, also known as the British Open, is the 17th to 20th. And NFL, most training camps start the beginning of next week, but a couple already have rookies reporting. So, yeah.
Good stuff. Good sports this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the WNBA and the Open Championship. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Personal picks. So, we're going to add a little segment of things not sports.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
That, Books in the Bear.
Leave me alone.
All right, so, my personal pick for this week is the show Quarterback on Netflix. So just started watching that this week. Didn't see season 1. I think last year was season 1.
It was.
The new season just started. It features 3 quarterbacks kind of behind the scenes, at home, at practice, or at camp. Starting off, it features this year, it's Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, and Kirk Cousins. So
Jared
really
Goff.
cool. Yeah.
What team is he from?
The Lions?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. It was blank in my mind.
That's okay. But just cool to see a different side of these players that are always in the spotlight, obviously, when they're on the field, and some of the inner workings that you only get from a quarterback perspective. I think Peyton Manning helps to direct and produce the show as
That's
well,
cool.
which I'm sure.
Probably fulfilling for him.
Well, and it probably puts the quarterbacks at ease a little bit too, because they know it's somebody that knows what it's like, that is a part of the production. So that's my personal pick. Check it out. Quarterback on Netflix.
Cool. Mine is The Bear. I started watching it and it's good. And I'm like halfway through season 2 already. And I started watching it like 2 days ago.
You ready to work in a restaurant?
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that I want to do that, but gotta have a first job somewhere.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good pick.
Thank you.
We gotta watch season 3. I'm on season 3.
Poll question?
Poll question. Who's gonna win this weekend at the Open Championship? Pretty simple. You got Scotty Scheffler, you got McIlroy, you got Schauffele, Bryson DeChambeau, or somebody we are not talking about. I'm picking McIlroy this. But please vote on Threads and Instagram.
Threads?
Oh my gosh.
You're the only one who's on Threads.
And YouTube. Threads has almost as many users as X, formerly known as Twitter. Just so you know.
Okay. That's because nobody uses X.
That's your poll question.
Before we do that.
Why don't you put it on Snap?
No. That's not what Snap is for. Sorry. No.
Snap. Ew.
This is our last episode of season 1 of Stats and Chats. Just letting everybody know we will be taking a 2-week break because of swim and vacations and other. So yeah, we'll join you back for season 2 in a little bit.
Next show, Tuesday, August 5th. So we will be, training camps will have started. The Hall of Fame game will have already happened. So we are going to be knee deep in college and pro football.
Yes.
And we are excited to come back with a few changes, revisiting content a little bit, guest opportunities, and a whole lot more. But man, this has been a fantastic ride. We're both loving it. We've learned a lot. All of your support and feedback is just incredibly appreciated, more than you know. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching when you do. Enjoy the next couple of weeks. We'll still be active on social, and we look forward to coming back in early August to kick off the NFL and college football season. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thank you for everything.
Bye.
Bye.